It's Theater in Phoenix, Arizona. I'm here with the champion, Robert Brant. Now, Robert, after the fight, you are now champion of WBC Continental Americas. First off, how do you feel?
It feels amazing. It really feels like it's something I had to earn. Definitely, he was a tough opponent. He threw a lot of great counter shots, good body shots. It was a long fight. It was really close. One judge had it tied, and I had winning on 2 of them. So, it definitely feels like something I had to earn, and I definitely don't feel like this belt was given to me by any means.
In the 4th round, you wobbled him a little bit. He was saved by the bell. Going to the 5th round, did you think you had him? Do you think you would have knocked him out?
His recovery skills were something I'd never seen before. You could wobble him, but he's kind of like those inflatable toys when you're a kid. You might be able to wobble it around, but it'll always stand right back up. So he took those shots, like a champion would. And I knew that when you step up in class, guys are going to be able to take shots a lot better. And that's why they are where they are. So he took those shots. He had no problem. He stood right back. I didn't think at any point that it was I was going to land the one single shot that was going to get him out of there. I just kind of figured he's going to stay on my P's and Q's, continue to throw that jab, throw him off his rhythm. Once he gets on his rhythm, he's like a juggernaut. You can't really stop him. So, we just kind of stay on the jab, keep him back up, keep it on that back foot a little bit, and then allow him to throw reckless punches so we could counter it. And I think that it really worked out.
Yeah, it seemed like his game plan in the beginning, and he kind of fell off, but he was attacking the body, meaning with his right hand, he was hitting you in your, I think it was your left hip or right hip.
Yeah, absolutely.
How did you take those shots? How did you feel?
The right hand body actually didn't bother me at all. I want to say it was in like the 8th or the 9th round. He did land a really solid left hook. He went left hook upstairs, which brought my right elbow up, which is a huge learning experience for me. If he was a little bit hard of a puncher, that could have been an issue into the rest of the fight. So left hook upstairs and left hook to the body, and that one, that sunk in. That's something that I definitely felt. I had to get on the bike a little bit, and just kind of pop the jab, and then kind of regain my bearings. And then after from that point on, it's kind of something I knew I had to look out for the last couple of rounds.
From a scale of 1 to 10, how would you rate his power?
His power was probably about a 6 or a 7. It wasn't anything crazy. He'd be sharp sometimes. He's kind of one of those guys who'd be tricky. He kind of feint a jab, throw a left hook. If you sit down the left hook a little bit more, I think it would have, would have changed the course of a few things. But sometimes the shots were a little slappy. But it was more his athleticism and his speed and his ability to get the shot there that was surprising. It's not necessarily power so much as his timing and able to get it there. His deception. So he set a lot of little small mental traps. He'd throw it upstairs quite a bit. Also, bam, he'd throw it into the body. It's not necessarily the punch was really hard. It was surprising. So it's definitely like I said, a huge learning experience.
Well, you gave us a great show here in Arizona. You're a champion. I'm sure it feels to be good. You're in the middleweight division. Obviously, you have a lot of options coming up. In the middleweight divisions. So early in your career, is there a fighter out there that once you get to 20-something and that you're like, oh man, that would be an honor for me to fight?
Nothing to really think about. Everything I take is bout to bout. If you want to eat an elephant, it's got to be one bite at a time. So I'm going to sit down with the team, talk about what's going to be up next here. Obviously the main goal is becoming world champion. So whoever's in that path, they got to go. But it's not something I don't want to go pro and fizzle out fast. So it's going to be the proper steps and mature into it. It's not like I'm looking for a world title fight in the next 3 fights or anything like that. We're going to continue to move, continue to progress, and then those opportunities will just kind of fall into place.
Now, Robert, last question. What do you have to say to your family members, sponsors, your coaches that got you to this point?
I have to thank a lot of people. Above all, Derek James for really taking me under his wing and showing me how to be a true professional. And really, I said the jab is what won me the fight, and that's what he told me the entire camp. It'll really throw him off the rhythm. He'll set you up for other shots if you just kind of let that jab go. So of course, Derek James, it's a huge, it's been a huge blessing in my life. All my support system back home, even though I don't get a chance to go to Minnesota very often, they're really supportive. And my phone's just kind of blowing up right now. A lot of people got a chance to watch the fight, so I'm really grateful. Everybody's been so amazing.
Well, Robert, you put on a great show. Congratulations on being champion. One of the questions that another reporter asked you is, would you take a rematch? What do you have to say right now?
We're at, it's not really at that stage in the career. It was a continental shot. Like I said, if it's something that the promoters both want, of course. But I kind of feel like this is a situation where you just kind of continue to move forward. It's also, of course, it's a money issue. It is a business before it is anything. You don't take a fight that goes 10 hard rounds without, with bumps and bruises on both sides without proper compensation. But he's a great fighter. But we're looking to, you step up in class. once you pass that, I don't really want to step back down in order like I have to prove anything. You know, I felt like I didn't prove that in the ring. You know, then we continue to progress and move forward, not necessarily back. But of course, you know, he continues to wins his big fights. You know, he's one of those guys you know he's not going to get rid of. You know, he's going to be around for a while. So if he continues to rise and progress as a professional, and I continue to rise and progress as a professional, yeah, I mean later on it'll be something great. It's not something I'm looking to just kind of jump into. No.
Well, Robert, congratulations on becoming the WC Continental America's champion. You put on a great show here in Arizona, and here to Celebrate Theater. The champion, Robert Brant, Davidson.